are still working, okay, and you're on your health insurance plan, Medicare looks at that as credible coverage.
Yes.
Right? So you're 65 now. You don't necessarily have to sign up for Part A.
That's right.
The time you would not want to sign up for Part A is if you have an HSA.
That's right.
Talk about it.
An HSA is a health savings account, and some people have those at work and some people don't.
Mm-hmm.
But people who do have one should not really sign up for Medicare yet while they're still working and they still have that HSA, because once you sign up for Medicare, meaning Part A or B, all the contributions going to your HSA have to stop.
It's done.
Yeah.
Even the employer.
Yeah.
And you may, depending on what this is a blanket across the board, but you could be paying back some too.
That's
and you
true.
get penalized for it.
Yeah, yeah.
So you got to be careful of
So
that.
you don't want that, yeah.
So again, be careful. Just because somebody says you better sign up or you're going to get penalized. I mean, that's why people are thinking. They're thinking penalties.
Yeah, yeah.
But again, just be careful.
Yeah.
Talk to somebody who knows what they're doing.
Sure.
Right.
Sure.
So once again, if you're still working, so just recapping, if you're still working and you're on your health insurance plan through work and it's credible and you have an HSA, you don't want to sign up for Part A.
And when you have that creditable coverage
Yeah.
at work too, you also don't need Part B.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
A or B until you retire or your insurance, your coverage ends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But again, that's a big one because people do contribute to those HSAs,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't like it seeing people get hurt. Okay. That's a good one. Let's move on to the next one. Okay. Number 5.
Okay.
Using a doctor who opts out of Medicare.
Occasionally you'll run into doctors who have opted out of Medicare. Medicare says it's 1.1% of all the doctors in the country who opt out of Medicare. So that's not very many. It doesn't happen very often, but it could happen. Usually when it happens, it's because somebody has gone to a specialist, maybe a podiatrist or a dermatologist or somebody like that who has their own practice. They're not part of a large group, and they have decided to opt out of Medicare. So if you have Medicare and you're going to a doctor like that, your Medicare won't be accepted by that doctor. You just pay that doctor what they charge, and it doesn't even go through Medicare.
Well, so just be careful of that.
Yeah.
Okay, number 6, canceling your health insurance through work before you get on Medicare.
That doesn't happen very often, but it can.
Not very often, but I've seen it.
But me too. And what happens, the reason it can happen is because that initial enrollment period is your birthday month and 3 months prior to that and 3 months after that.
Yeah.
So let's say you do sign up early for your Medicare and you get your Part A and Part B, and they're effective before your 65th birthday, and they're effective before you retire. And so you figure, okay, I've got my Part A and B, and I can just cancel my other coverage. Mm-hmm. Well, you have to really check that Part B effective date. Just because you have your card in your hand doesn't mean that it's effective yet.
Right.
Medicare looks at that Part B date, and usually what that date is, it's your birthday month. Medicare usually goes by the first of a month, and so it's the first day of your birthday month usually. And so you don't want to cancel other insurance before that.
Right.
Once in a while people do, because they've got their card and they think, okay, I'm covered. Yeah. But just check that Part B date.
And one thing when you help out with people, because you do help people sign them up for Medicare plans, and that's one thing I love about you, is you don't lean people one way or the other in terms of choosing a supplement or a Medicare Advantage plan.
Right.
And
right.
Plus, it's individual insurance anyway. So like if we have a married couple, one spouse could do a supplement and the other one could do an Advantage plan.
That's right. They sometimes do.
Yeah, and I love that about you, that you give people their options.